So, you're a highly sensitive and empathic woman, and you're struggling to find healing and balance. I can completely relate. In fact, I spent 5 years on a journey trying to discover how to heal and find balance. I tried all the detoxes and diets and fasting and all the popular healing protocols out there. I even tried things like massage and acupuncture, essential oils, herbs, and really everything short of a magic spell. I was so desperate to heal. I was desperate to achieve some kind of balance. But I noticed really quickly that my sensitive body struggled to keep up with all the healing trends. I became quite desperate to find some sort of solution or answer that would not just offer temporary relief. So I forced myself to keep going. After all, I wanted real, true, deep healing and lasting balance, and so many protocols out there were claiming to be the answer. And while so many of the things I tried were really beneficial, like eating whole foods and meditating and energy healing and emotional release work, mindset reframing, and brain training, nothing seemed to stick or really solidify any sort of lasting change. So I used myself as an experiment. I had always experienced a level of hypersensitivity that went well above what other highly sensitive souls like me had shared in the healing communities. Everything for me was overstimulating, and I could feel the overstimulation and those effects in my heart rate, in my spine, and my nervous system specifically. Things like spicy food and caffeine and family drama, exercise, the news, violence, even sex and orgasm, B12, vitamins, cold weather, chocolate, having an argument, environmental toxins, other people's energies, and so much more. I felt like I had come to this place where I was allergic to everything. I suffered from intensive feelings of anxiety, feelings of electricity under my skin. I had heavy brain fog. I had heart palpitations, digestive issues, overactive adrenals, and a list of over 60 symptoms. I also struggled with absorbing others' energy, implementing boundaries, and overgiving, people-pleasing, overachieving, which completely depleted me emotionally and mentally. So to top it off, I was still struggling on an unconscious and subconscious level from grief and loss, which had caused deep-rooted trauma and negative emotional imprints and attachments that were causing unseen blockages in my ability to establish calm and balance in my heart and body, which I didn't realize at the time, but later explored and was able to heal. And although I tried alternative healing therapies to address my emotional well-being and mental health, I couldn't seem to shake this deep-rooted belief that healing was mostly physical. The healing culture I had immersed myself in and the education I had received throughout my life had so much emphasis on what to eat and what not to eat that most days my head was spinning with confusion, especially because what I was being told I had to eat or needed to eat was causing digestive distress, and my digestive system was extraordinarily sensitive. So you're being told what to eat, but when you eat it, you feel worse. And because you're highly sensitive, you feel guilty and shameful and like something is wrong with you because you can't heal the way everyone else seems to be healing. Then, because you're sensitive, you feel like a failure or you feel rejected and abandoned by your own body. And all you want to do is find a way to fix your sensitivity. And finally, you sink into a state of despair or borderline helplessness and complete unworthiness, feeling like healing and balance just aren't going to be possible for you. How frustrating is that? And I'm sure you can relate to this in some way. I remember a moment on my journey when I just couldn't take it anymore. I remember it so clearly. I couldn't handle not being able to heal like everyone else was, not being able to tolerate the healing foods and supplements being recommended by all the healing gurus, not being able to see progress like everyone else were clearly seeing. I cried out to God, the universe, the angels, or whoever would listen, and I said, hey, if I'm supposed to have some sort of purpose here, then show me the way forward. And I felt my inner voice immediately say, do you really want to heal? And I thought, what the bleep, right? Yeah, of course I want to heal. And it said again, do you really want to heal? The question really befuddled me a bit. I mean, of course I wanted to heal. That's what I've been trying to do all along. And then I felt the inner voice again say, see, that's your problem. You're trying too hard. So that threw me off a bit. And I thought, but isn't that how we accomplish a goal? We try to make it happen. And I felt the inner voice say, you have all the information you need already. Stop trying. Start allowing. And it was in that moment it all made sense. You see, I had been trying to force my way towards healing and balance. I've been trying to heal like everyone else, but I'm not like everyone else. I'm highly sensitive and empathic. And bam, it clicked. I've been approaching this all wrong. So I set out to discover how the highly sensitive body and the inner system works, and how that ultimately affects the ability to heal and achieve balance. I spent a few years diving in, using myself as the test subject. I learned how the highly sensitive brain and nervous system is much more active and reactive than a non-sensitive woman. I learned how our system processes sensory information and the world around us with much more detail. I learned why we are so prone to digestive issues and nervous system dysregulation and emotional imbalance. I learned how to use specific modalities in a very intentional and sensitive-centered way to help the highly sensitive break free from sensitivity survival mode and finally begin cultivating deep healing and lasting balance. I spent 5 years immersed in this world of research and discovery, so you don't have to. I wrote a book about my journey, which focuses on empowering the sensitive woman to live an unapologetically fulfilling life in alignment with, instead of resistance to, her sensitive nature. I became an intuitive energy healer and created a sensitive-centered healing and balancing system that is helping sensitive women all around the world ditch the survival cycle and achieve true healing and sustainable balance. And I started a private membership community of beautiful, sensitive women healing together through support, empowerment, compassionate accountability, and love, where I offer coaching. I host live Q&As, grant access to my signature healing course, The Feeling Formula, grant access to energy training sessions, and provide you with access to all of the tools and resources that help me finally achieve the healing I had been seeking for so long, in mind, heart, and body. So just like my soul prompted me, my question to you is, do you really want to heal? Are you ready to stop trying and start allowing? Are you ready to experience balance as a highly sensitive soul? If your answer is yes, then I invite you to join the Unapologetically Sensitive Sisterhood. Join the membership. I'll be inside the group with you, supporting you, and the sensitive women from all around the world are in the group ready to support you too. You don't have to do this all alone. We're ready to welcome you, help you, hold your hand, and heal with you. For a limited time during our Founders Rate promotion, I'm granting lifetime access for one low price. That's a lifetime of support, empowerment, compassionate accountability, love, and healing guidance. So go check it out. Click the link below to explore the membership options and say yes to your healing. I'm sending so much love your way, and I look forward to supporting your journey, and I'll see you inside. Namaste.